Hello, I'm Governor Ralph Northam, and I want to thank you all for joining the 12th Virginia Immigrant Advocates Summit. I would like to thank Edgar Aranda, Executive Director of the Virginia Coalition of Latino Organizations, and the rest of the incredible organizers for hosting this summit. We are a nation of immigrants. In fact, 1 in 8 Virginia residents is an immigrant, and our communities are stronger for it. So many of our incredible community leaders work hard to reduce barriers for immigrants and advocate for new changes. I thank each one of you for your advocacy. Together, we have passed historic pieces of legislation like expanding access to in-state tuition for all, driver privilege cards, preventions for wage theft, housing protections, and new laws to advance police and criminal justice reform. This past General Assembly session, we expanded funding for language access and expanded health coverage to undocumented pregnant women in Virginia. Last year, I signed legislation to establish the Virginia Office of New Americans and the Office of New Americans Advisory Board to advise our administration on how to best support our immigrant communities. Earlier this year, I sent a letter to President Biden and his administration asking for a pathway to citizenship for immigrant essential workers and their families, which would grant legal status for about 140,000 Virginians. This past September, I established the Governor's Executive Leadership Team on Immigrant Integration. This team represents a whole-of-government approach to work across secretariats and state agencies to ensure that Virginia's refugee, resettlement, and immigrant integration systems are strong enough to provide for the arrival of new refugees and other new immigrants making their home in Virginia. Our goal is to make sure people feel welcome in their new home so they can live, contribute, and thrive in Virginia. Again, this would not have been possible without you and the organizations you represent. Together, we can continue to make our Commonwealth a rich and welcoming place for everyone.